To our chief officers, firefighters, EMDs, and GFD civilian staff, I hope you are all excited to add these two apparatus to our fleet. I believe they couldn't have come at a better time. Without further ado, I would like to introduce our acting fire chief, Joyce Nicholas, for his opening remarks.
Company Governor, Chief of Staff, Mayor, Vice Mayor, thank you for being here today. My fellow chief officers, firefighters, emergency medical dispatchers, and our civilian staff, thank you for being here. Mr. Munoz, looking forward to this new re-established relationship with you and Marco. And thank you for everything that you guys do at your team. So today, what are we here for? What you see before you is years and years, hours and hours of hard work, going as far back as 2019 when you first took the seat, Governor. Followed by going through COVID-19, which extended the lead time for manufacturing of fire trucks all across the nation to as long as 3 years, which is basically what you see behind me. This is a result of a Department of Interior Officer of the Insular Affairs grant that was awarded to us, about $1 million in this particular grant, and done through a competitive bid process, of which, of course, as stated earlier, Morocco won. And since then, we've had such a great relationship with them, and they know how badly we needed these trucks, and they did everything in their power to make it happen for us as soon as possible. Definitely, as Kevin had mentioned a little earlier, the timing couldn't have been any better. And this is a testament to our maintenance division within the Guam Fire Department, our various crews around the island who have done everything in their power and more, sometimes out of their own love of the service, to keep our operations moving, keep our units in service. But we don't rest there. We do our best to avoid a lot of that stuff and do our best to keep these units running. These particular trucks behind me, as Kevin mentioned, will be assigned to Derrido and Jonya fire stations. And that's, by design, two of the most populous villages, one from the north, one from the south. So, Governor, we're spreading the love between the north and the south. Yes. They definitely have the largest call volume, specifically really Derrido, the largest call volume for sure, as we know we had that big fire last week. And this truck has a capability that can meet that demand. So, in the end, Gov, Chief of Staff, I just want to thank the administration for your continued support of the Guam Fire Department, and try to give you just one more reason to end on a good note of this week, and provide the service to the people that you've promised ever since you took the seat. And to Derrido and Jonya, trust me, the Guam Fire Department values all villages across the island, and we do our best to provide the services that you demand of us, and the people that call you on a daily basis welcome. But Derrido and Jonya for sure, again, have the largest call volume, and we always make sure it's a priority whenever we think about how we're going to spread our operations around with the multiple missions that we serve. I want to make it a point, the Guam Fire Department responds to everything under the sun outside of law enforcement, from grass fires, structure fires, to drowning victims, to car accidents, emergency medical calls, both in the house or outside with the lost hiker, hazardous material response, and everything else. And this fire truck, which demonstrates $1 million in investment, brings all of those capabilities plus more to every single one of our scenes. They bring people, they bring a pumper, 1500 GPM pump. This particular truck brings 500 gallons of water and over $300,000 to $500,000 worth of equipment along with it. And that's not even touching on the skills, the capabilities, and the knowledge of the firefighters that respond. So this is a huge asset to what we bring to the island. And again, I thank you for being here, and I know the Guam Fire Department for sure is excited with the addition of these two new fire trucks to our fleet. So thank you again for being here. It's a great day for Guam, a great day for the Guam Fire Department, and thank you, Governor, for this opportunity. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Chief, for those motivating words. Now I'd like to welcome the Honorable
resources to hire more people, to do more training, to think out of the box in terms of personnel, and of course, looking at equipment and looking at fire trucks, which I think, Joey, 3 years is a long time, but here we are now celebrating all that hard work that you've done. And of course, along with that, one of the things that I'm looking forward to is to do the Sinania Fire Station, because we also need to look at how we can improve the fire stations to provide you the means to do your job. So, working in concert with Joey and his team and all the great men of the Guam and women of the fire department has been such an honor. And this is one that completes that satisfaction that, hey, as an administration, we are working to provide you and your team with the necessary resources so that you can go out there and protect the people. And like you said, answer all the calls other than arresting people. I don't know, can you arrest people too? Okay. I thought maybe they violated or you saw them,
We can issue them a ticket.
Oh, issue a ticket but can't arrest them. Okay, well, that's all part of the process of providing protection for our people. So I just want to say thank you, and certainly very eager to look inside this fire truck. I've never really been on a fire truck. So thank you again. Hey, and let's continue doing the best for our people and protecting life, liberty, and their properties. It's awesome.
Thank you, Gov. We really look forward to capitalizing on your administration as well. The purchase order trucks, Jess is back there already placing the order. Got it. Perfect. So, we'd like to, I was going to call up Mayor Savaris, but she would like Vice Mayor Peter Benedetti to take the train apparently. So, sorry, you can join us up here?
Thank you, Kevin. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, GFD. And, I'm going to make this brief, short, because the winds and the weather right now, Engine 4 might need to get back to the village. So, good afternoon. On behalf of Mayor Savaris and our staff, NBC, and the community of Derrido, we would like to thank the administration and all the partners who made it possible to get this much-needed fire truck back to the village that serves over 45,000 residents and counting. Up in Derrido, we are home to 2 fire stations between Engines 4 and Engines 12, Stations 4 and Station 12, which play a crucial role as first responders to our constituents. With Engine 4 back in the village and hopefully soon to follow Engine 12, our firefighters at both stations in Derrido will be able to do their job in a timely manner. This is the relationship that we have built and continue to build with the stations to work as community partners for the well-being and safety of our ever-growing population of the village of Derrido. So to the crew up at Station 12 and Station 4, thank you for your commitment and your service to the village of Derrido, and we look forward to working together as community partners. So once again, on behalf of Mayor Savaris, the community of Derrido, and our NBC, thank you to all the partners who made it possible to get Engine 4 back to Derrido, and soon, hopefully, Engine 12. Thank you. Riders.
Okay, on behalf of the Guam Fire Department, I'd like to thank you all for coming. A big thank you as well to Adlib staff for making this event possible. We can give them a round of applause. Chief Nicholas, if you would kindly escort Governor Luna Guerrero as we tour the fire engines. Everyone else, please feel free to join us.